Knock at the cabin. Knock knock. Who's there? Les. Les who? Let's get into it. Knock at the Cabin is from 2023. It lasts about an hour and 40 minutes. It stars Dave Bautista, Jonathan Groff, and others. It's from M. Night Shyamalan. And what's the tagline? Knock knock. No, that's not the tagline. Who's there? No, that's not the tagline. What's the tagline? Save your family or save humanity. Make the choice. The spoiler? Well, a little bit, but not massively. So the movie opens with a married couple, Andrew and Eric, and their adopted daughter.
What's your name?
One Line, but everyone calls me One.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Wen.
And they've hired the cabin for the weekend. They decide, let's get out of the city, let's go and find some nature for the weekend, just chill out, have a long weekend, a little vacation, just the three of us. Yeah, and then these four weirdos turn up. Yes, led by Leonard. Yeah, who's this guy? Why does his head look like that? Like what? Like a big wrinkled testicle? What? That's Batista. What? Yeah, Dave Bautista. Yeah. It's funny. It's the same name as that wrestler Batista. No, that is that wrestler Batista. What? Batista. Dave Bautista in this movie is Batista. No, you're getting mixed up. Dave Bautista is an actor. He's got a U in his name. Yeah, that's right. Batista is a wrestler. He doesn't have a U in his name. That's his wrestling name. It's the same guy. Really? Yes, really. Really? Yes, really. Well, he's a hell of an actor then. Yeah, he is a good actor. Oh my god, he's huge. Yeah, well, he is huge. I need to rethink things. No, you don't. Just let's carry on. So we've watched a few M. Night Shyamalan movies on this channel. The most recent was that Will Smith thing, After Earth. Yeah, oh, the twist in that. There is no twist in that. Yeah, it was a basic story, but it's rubbish. Well, yeah, it was actually. Anyway, this M. Night Shyamalan movie asks the question, would you sacrifice a member of your family to save the whole world? Sure. Yeah. It's pretty tense. It's thought-provoking. I really like this movie, really. Yeah, I thought it was okay. It's a bit weird, a bit odd, a bit, it reaches a few times. Well, I suppose, and there's no explanation really. So the basic plot is these four weirdos turn up at a cabin where this married couple and their adopted daughter are, and they say, right, one of you have to sacrifice yourself, and if you don't, the whole world will end.
Bummer.
We've all had a premonition, the four of us, 4 people out of 8 billion almost, and we'll convince you by killing each other. Yeah, so none of the family can take their own lives. It has to be agreed upon by all 3 members of the family. None of these 4 intruders can kill any of the family, but every time the family is asked, will you make a sacrifice, and they say no, one of the 4 visitors has to die. It's gruesome. It is gruesome the way they kill these people, and it's mental.
Don't you look away from me.
Stop, it isn't real. This isn't real.
There's a bit, right, it's like, I recognise that guy. He's a homophobic guy who'd eaten me up in a bar one time. And they're like, no, he's a different guy, it's a different name. Yeah, that's right, and it turns out it is that guy from before. And there's no reason for that. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why they made that connection when it's irrelevant to the whole plot. Anyway, I mean, it's pretty horrific. It's pretty horrifying when this little family are in the cabin and then these 4 weirdos turn up holding what look like weapons, and they say, you have to let us in. If you don't let us in, we will come in by force, Pretty terrifying. Little girl's like, oh my god, they're gonna die. To be fair, our dads are also terrified. As you would be. Yeah, I would be, yeah. And Shyamalan builds the suspense slowly in this movie. You're never quite sure what's real, what's imagined madness, what's blind faith and belief. And spoiler, it's all madness. Well, the script, yeah. But it turns out...
Spoilers.
Massive spoiler. It turns out that the four people who are basically here representing the four horsemen of the apocalypse, they are telling the truth. They've all had a vision, they've all seen what's going to happen to the world, and they're all correct. It is the apocalypse, and the only way to stop it is for one of this family members to sacrifice themselves. Whew. I'd say every actor in it is strong, from the little girl right up to Batista. I think everyone is really good in this movie. Yeah, can't believe that's Batista. Well, it is. He's really cool. He's but like terrifying. Yeah, he's like a polite dancer. Sorry folks. End of the world, you know. Apocalypse. Would you mind stepping inside? Jonathan Groff and Ben Aldridge, the married couple, are good, showing their fear and their anger at the situation. Yeah, you would be angry. If there is a God, why has he done this? Why indeed? And why has he picked this family? Because they're gay. God is not cool with that. Well, no, I'm sure. Let's not get into that. And one of the intruders is Rupert Grint. Yeah, Harry Potter's mate. What do you call him? Ron? Yeah, Ron Weasley. Yeah, he has taken a dark turn. Things have not gone well since he was expelled from the Hogwarts for smoking. He was never expelled from Hogwarts for smoking. But he's playing against type. It's about time. The tone is tense and claustrophobic. Shyamalan uses this single location very well. Most of it is shot in this cabin and around this cabin until the end of the movie. And even then, very sparse use of locations. Really well done.
Thanks, bro.
I mean, it is slow. That I think that's intentional. Well, it is intentional, yeah. It's to build the drama, build the tension, build the fear. And there's a lot of fear that this will never end. No, it's not that slow. There's a good range of emotion shown by the actors. Yeah, I felt the notion to hide under the couch. And the film asks the big questions about science, about faith, about religion, about family, about humanity, about how far you would go, what you would sacrifice. It also asks, how long can you clench every muscle in your body without moving? Because I was tense. And there is a religious undertone, but it's not preachy in the slightest. It's all open to interpretation, even though at the end it is the apocalypse. Yeah. And as for interpretation, here's my interpretation. Don't open the door to strangers ever. Okay, well, if people's postcode lottery come and chat my door, I'm answering the door. No, they're strangers. They're coming to kill us.
Somebody's ringing the bell.
It is the kind of film that sticks with you for a little while after you've watched it. But it's shot beautifully as well. In this cabin, in these woods, looks really nice. Yeah, it's like Wes Anderson got to zest iodine and filmed in the woods. Except he made a watchable movie. The dialogue's good, it gets philosophical and gets religious without getting preachy. And the questions the characters ask are questions that you would ask in this situation, I think. And the mystery does hold up. Right until the end, you're never quite sure what's real or who's right. It's nuts. And you don't know afterwards if you need a sequel or a support group. Right, well, do you know what I think? I think the end of the film could have been better. Hey, because I think, right, so spoilers. At the end of the movie they found out the apocalypse is real. All four of the horsemen have died in the process of convincing the family. One of the family members does sacrifice themselves, and the other two go to a nearby diner where they see there's been floods, there's been lightning strikes, there's been plagues, there's been all sorts of stuff. And they're like, oh my god, they were telling the truth. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, but I think it would have been better if that had all happened up until the point where the two surviving family members head out to the diner, and then on the way they find like a crashed van or something like in Halloween, which says on the side of it, whatever psychiatric unit. Then they see a news report saying four criminally insane prisoners have escaped. Be very dangerous. They've all got a god complex, all this stuff, and it turned out to be just a big ploy by these four lunatics, and they've killed one of their family members for no reason.
Womp womp.
That I didn't try to kill. I think that would have been more Shyamalan as well. Shyamalan. Right, it's just the name. Shut it. So, Knock at the Cabin. Well crafted, well made, well acted. Well, that's it over. Yeah, well. But it did make me think. And that's rare in a modern horror. Yeah, it made me think as well about cancelling that Laterans reservation. I do think you'll like this movie if you like early M. Night Shyamalan movies, or if you like anything with a bit of tension, a bit of drama, a few existential crises. That if you like these, if you like your horrors with more like blood, nor chainsaws and knives and things like that, need to get this one in this. Yeah, there are horrific moments like we said, but Rupert Grint's death is horrific. You don't see too much, but what you can imagine, it's out there. So what do you think? Knock at the Cabin? No thanks. No, did you like the movie? Yeah, it's tense. It's not an easy watch. That I would recommend it. I would recommend it too. Have you got any trivia? Yes. Let's go. This movie is actually based on a novel. Oh really? Yeah, 2016. The Cabin at the End of the World. Right, okay. And spoilers, that book has a much darker ending than this movie. Oh really? Yeah. Okay, any more trivia? M. Night Shyamalan used old 90s cameras and reels to get that authentic, creepy feeling. That's pretty cool. Any more? Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan is in this movie. Oh, he's in most of his movies, isn't he? I think all of them. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, where is he in this? He is on TV doing an infomercial for air fryers. How timely. Yeah. Okay, well, that's Cabin in the Woods. No, it's not. Well, that's Knock at the Cabin. So, let us know what you think. Hit like, hit subscribe. Watch another video. Knock knock.